risk code R1. So this risk falls under strategic risk. So this risk is caused by the unpredictable bad weather, such as heavy rain, flooding, and typhoon. So when we imagine all this bad weather, our enjoyment during the sightseeing will be reduced. So the impact of this risk is our travel time will increase, and we have higher potential for accidents, and also we need to bear lots of additional costs to find a new accommodation, a new transportation.
The impact of this risk is on the moderate level, and this risk is likely to occur. It is considered as a high risk, and we need to address this risk proactively. Some mitigation actions that we can do is that we need to apply for travel insurance so that any additional expenses we can cover using that insurance. And also we need to have a contingency plans for delays so that if any bad weather occur, we can proceed with our backup plan. This risk is last reviewed on 4th November 2024 and still in progress.
Let us move to the risk code R2. This risk falls under management risk. So this risk is caused by the unpreparedness, lack of planning, and lack of resources for the emergencies. Because of our unpreparedness, our vulnerability increase whenever any unexpected events occur like natural disaster and health issues. The impact of the risk is that the emergencies can escalate. The situation of the emergencies will become worse because the slow emergency response. And also, there is a risk for higher costs, more stress, and safety concerns due to ineffective response.
For this risk, its impact is on the moderate level, and it is possible to occur. This risk is considered as a high risk. Some mitigation actions that we can do to overcome this risk is that we can purchase travel insurance. So by purchasing this travel insurance, any emergencies that occur will be covered by the insurance company. And also, we can allocate resources for emergency. For example, like we can have the right equipment in the car, have trained personnel, and have some financial reserve ready to overcome any unforeseen situation. So this risk last reviewed on 4th November 2024 and still in progress.
For R3, theft or loss of belongings. This operational risk highlights the possibility of theft or loss of personal belongings during the trip. Travelers often carry valuable items such as wallets, phone, even ID card, which can be at risk in public areas such as restaurants or in public toilets. Insufficient security measures or lack of vigilance can increase the likelihood of such incidents.
Losing personal items can cause stress, delays, and even additional expenses. For instance, if someone loses their ID, it may hinder their participation in activities or affect their ability to continue traveling with the group. So, to mitigate this risk, we recommend 3 key actions. First, encourage travelers to use secure options like lockable bags or money belts and to avoid leaving belongings unattended. Second, ensure everyone carries photocopies of their identification documents stored separately from the originals. And third, foster group awareness by having the trip leader remind everyone to check their belongings at each stop. By following these measures, we can reduce the likelihood of theft or loss, ensuring a smoother and less stressful trip experience.
Now, let's talk about risk 4, which is a regulatory risk, non-compliance with local laws. These risks involve the potential for violating local traffic or road rules such as speed limits, parking restriction, or other advisories. Non-compliance often results from insufficient knowledge of local laws or failure to prepare proper documentation during the trip.
The impact of this risk is significant as it can lead to fines, legal issues, and delays, also disrupting the trip schedule and increasing unplanned expenses. For instance, failing to comply with road restrictions could result in financial penalties affecting the trip's budget and overall experience. So to address this risk, we suggest the following action. First, the trip leader should review all local travel regulations specific to Melaka and surrounding areas. Verify that all travel documents such as license, vehicle registration, and insurance are valid and readily accessible. Provide a pre-trip briefing to ensure all participants are aware of key rules and expectations. And lastly, assign someone to monitor compliance with this regulation during the trip. Taking all these steps will help to minimize legal or financial complication and ensure a safer and more organized journey.
Hi everyone, let's talk about R5, which is about operational risk. This risk caused by delays, cancellation, accident, traffic congestion, or mechanical issues with transportation modes such as flight and trains. As we can see, transportation disruption can lead to delays or even trip cancellation. This issue may be caused by a factor like inclement weather, technical malfunction, labor strike, or accidents. So, what is the impact of the risk? The impact is unplanned expenses such as rebooking fees, additional transportation, or emergency accommodations directly increase operating costs. For likelihood and impact rating, I think likelihood level is likely and impact level of this risk is measured because it was extreme risk. And what is the risk mitigation action? First of all, I think use the travel insurance. It can secure travel insurance that can cover cancellations, delays, lost baggage, and medical emergency to mitigate financial loss. And second is develop contingency plans. How to do is create the backup plans for the alternative transportation modes, routes, and providers to ensure minimal disruption during delays and or cancellation. So for the status of the risk is still in progress, and last review is 11 November 2024. Alright, next is risk code R6, which is about financial risk. It is caused by unplanned costs like medical emergencies, flight delays, and quickly end ups. It is about unexpected expenses can arise due to unforeseen incidents, creating financial burdens that aren't accounted for in the budget. For the impact, financial strain due to the unbudgeted expenses, it may lead to increased debt or depletion of savings, impacting the traveler's financial security. Alright, likelihood in impact rating. I think likelihood level for the risk is possible and impact level is minor. So what is risk mitigation action? First of all, of course, we need to use the travel insurance. Set aside a contingency or emergency funds, especially to cover unplanned expenses. This ensures quick access to fund without affecting others' financial resources. So, the status of the risk is still in progress and last review is 5th November 2024.